Despite a losing season, the Rockland Boulder fans are still here to support their team. In the 86th annual Westchester County Classic, we have some great divers on tap from ages 14 to 17, but all eyes will be on the defending champion. Whether you call it the Subway Series or the Battle for New York, whenever the Mets and Yankees get together, New York fans say, hey, it's more than just a game. In the beginning, 42 was just a number, but after Jackie Robinson wore it, 42 became a sign of opportunity. I'm Derwin Worrell, and that's your Sports Flash.
Derwin Worrell has more in our MSG Varsity High School Sports Report.
The Severian Clippers have powered their way to the CHSAA championship game. This 20-2 ball club is solid from top to bottom, and senior catcher Elvin Soto knows that all of their hard work is finally paying off.
The ground balls in the gym, the catching in the gym, the bullpens, the hitting, all that 7 in the morning workouts. It just all leads to this big game on Friday.
They've earned the right to be in this game, you know, and I think during the course of the season we've proved it both in the league, both in the seeding games, and also here, both in the playoffs.
Coach Lou Piccola led Severian to his first ever championship back in 1990. After a 12-year hiatus from baseball, he is back at the Bay Ridge School. Piccola will now place the ball in the hands of his senior pitcher, Anthony Pastrana, to bring home another title.
He told me yesterday, and I was very excited, and now I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for Friday.
Piccola says his team is ready and would love for his seniors to go out on top.
Seniors have already graduated. You know, this would be, you know, a great send-off, you know, for them. You know, they've worked very, very hard.
They're hoping that all their hard work will equal a championship. In Bay Ridge, I'm Derwin Worrell, MSG Varsity.
And the Clippers are looking to continue the dynasty.
For Stephen Kozlowskis and Michelle Martin, baseball is more than just a game. It's what brought them together. The two were teammates on a co-ed softball team back in '03 and have been playing catch ever since. But a wedding on a baseball field? Whose idea was that?
This was my idea. This is how we met. We met on a baseball field in Central Park. We've been playing together for many, many years, and I decided that we should have a baseball wedding. Michelle's a former catcher and a die-hard Yankee fan. Stephen, well, he loves the Mets. When the groom's father found out that his son would be getting married at MCU Park and not in a chapel, he had no problem with that.
Why not have fun? Life is all about it. He's 38, come on. A chapel.
And the bride's mom, well, she saw this one coming.
You know, it didn't surprise me at all because my daughter, they met in the baseball field. They play ball together. So automatically the theme she wanted was at the ball field.
So family and friends packed the stands like fans to watch Michelle and Stephen play out their dreams on the field.
Play ball.
At MCU Park, Derwin Worrell, News 12 Sports. Hello, I'm Derwin Worrell, and this is your Sports Flash. The big story, wide receiver Plaxico Burress is staying in New York, but his colors will change, signing a one-year deal with the New York Jets. Burress, the Giants' Super Bowl hero, has been out of football since the 2009 season after shooting himself in the leg and serving time for gun charges. He signs a deal just over $3 million. Burress will be teamed with former Steelers teammate Santonio Holmes, making Braylon Edwards expendable. Burress's former team, the Giants, worked out at the facility. They had interest in bringing him back as well, but Burress going to the Jets, Big Blue is hoping for big things from wide receiver Dominic Hickson. He missed all of last year with a torn ACL, but now he's back healthy and ready to go.
I feel good, and I'm excited for this afternoon's practice and getting out there and running full speed and testing everything out. I think the team definitely has enough firepower as they showed last year, and hopefully I want to add to that. And that was a tough part of sitting out, watching them run around and play as well as they did.
Now to baseball, the Yankees look to keep it going against the Orioles. They banged out 35 hits and scored 25 runs yesterday in a double-header sweep. Let's go to the third inning. Derek Jeter hit by a Jake Arrieta pitch. Jeter in obvious pain. The replay shows that the captain was hit squarely on the hand. Jeter later left the game with a bruised middle finger. He might be out for a couple of days. The Yankees did all of their scoring in the 4th inning. Bases loaded. Brett Gardner sends a shot to right. That's a bases clearing triple for Gardner. The Yankees took a 3-1 lead. Gardner later scored on a ground out. Yankees win 4-2 and go 7-3 on their 10-game homestand. Now Mets and Nats in D.C. Mets trailing 2-zip in the 7th. Scott Hairston smacks a pinch hit solo home run to pull the Mets to within 2-1. He stayed in the game, and with 2 outs in the 9th, Hairston again, another homer. That ties the game at 2. But bottom 9 runners on 2nd and 3rd. The infield is in. Ian Desmond chops one. Willie Harris throws too high. Rick Ankiel scores, and that's the game. Nats beat the Mets 3-2. And that's your Sports Flash. I'm Derwin Worrell.